I usually try to be a very positive person, optimistic, goal setting, and always trying to dream of the future. Lately, though, I have felt sad, frustrated, and jealous. I have a goal set in mind, but it almost seems impossible. I believe it's the enemy's way of getting us down. We get so excited about something new and forget about everything we currently have. And this goes for many different categories in your life, not just what I'm talking about. But a few years ago, we prayed to be in the position we're in now. Finding a home with land as first time buyers, and we were young, was very hard. We were actually told that we wouldn't be able to afford it and we were asked why we wanted land in the first place. Of course, we eventually fired that realtor and found a new one that didn't give up on us. The impossible became easy. We found our home and we started working on building the homestead of our dreams, a place where we practice growing our own vegetables and herbs and raising our own animals for meat and eggs, and also pets as time went on. It wasn't easy in the beginning. We had to ask for a lot of help from other people, a lot of donations to get us going. And even then, when we finally had the land, everything felt impossible right then and there. Even though we had the victory of finding the land, we still felt like almost like giving up, like we didn't have enough to keep on going. But we were blessed by family, we were blessed by some donations that we received, we were blessed with income from my husband's job and income from my small business. And eventually we got to the point we are now. If you look at our other YouTube channel, it's called Our Vision Farm. We recently changed the name and rebranded, but you'll be able to see the growth from when we first bought the property in 2016 till now in 2021. And we feel like we have achieved all our goals of homesteading. Everything that we wanted to learn about, we learned about. Everything we wanted to get, we got. We experimented with a lot of species of animals, a lot of types of gardening, and a lot of crops. We've kind of learned what we liked and what we didn't like. And we're just ready to take things a step further and have our farm become our business. Our ultimate goal is to live directly off the land and be able to provide our household income from our farm. My husband would also like to do this, and I know how he feels. I know how it feels to work for somebody else and not be happy, and you just want to work for yourself and put all that hard work and motivation towards your own little thing, your own little business, instead of working for somebody else for the rest of your life and not getting anywhere. So I really want this to work in the future for us, and it will help us spend more time with our family and raise our kids together. But lately it has just felt so impossible mainly because of finances, because of money. Again, we are blessed that my husband is now in a better career. We're in a way better place than we were just a couple months ago. We're making enough income to pay the bills, and we have some extra every time, but still it seems so impossible to afford another plot of land right now, another property, because we know we need a bigger property to do what it is that we want to do with our future. We need more land. Right now we have 5 acres, and we're actually trying to utilize the most of that to make an income, but we know that in the future we want to move. This is not our permanent home. And it just feels like so far away from our reach. We don't have like the savings to put down on another property. We don't have good credit at the moment to apply for like a loan or to even get into that big mess right now. We just have to kind of sit and wait and just work with what we have right now. And I've been feeling frustrated because of that, because I watch other people on social media or other businesses, and they're just living the dream in my eyes, because people look at my life and they watch our story and they tell me that I'm living their dream, that I'm goals for them is what they say. And you turn it around, I'm looking at somebody else saying the same thing. So deep inside, I feel like nobody is really ever truly happy with their own lives until you realize all the blessings that you have and until you accept that your life will never be perfect. So I watch For example, I follow a blueberry farm that's really close to us, and that property was for sale not too long ago, and they took it over, they bought it, and they're just making it work. They continued the blueberry farm business that was already there, and they recently brought in a farm shop. And I'm just watching them achieve all these goals. I'm watching other farms expand. I'm watching them build their barns. I'm watching YouTube channels succeed and have their own shows and have their own expansions. And as hard as it is, trying to stay faithful and believing that God has a plan for us, you still feel jealousy. You still feel sad because most of the obstacles in our way is money. Other places have been in business for more years and they have the savings to be able to make all these big purchases. And I know that eventually we'll be in that place too, but it's just frustrating to see all of this happening, all of this revolving around you, and you're just kind of stuck waiting and doing your best to make an income with what you have right now. That's what I've been dealing with lately, just watching basically other people do exactly what it is that I want to do, just watching them do it right in front of my face, and I can't make those achievements at the moment, but I know it's coming. And I just wanted to make this quick video just to share with you that no matter how positive you see somebody, you never know what they're going through. For me, for example, I always feel like I try to be positive, but you don't know what somebody's feeling inside. These businesses or farms that I watch, or these people on YouTube that I watch, it may seem like their life is perfect, everything is going as planned for them, but we don't know the struggles that they went through to get to that point, or we don't know the struggles that they're going through right now. We don't know if they're close to being bankrupt, which I hope they're not, or we don't know if they have family issues going on and they're just not sharing it with the world. We're just seeing the good things happening to them. So we have to learn to be appreciative of what we have, because right now I consider myself blessed with what I have. I have a healthy family. We have an income to pay our bills. So many people don't have that right now. We have food in the house. We have the ability to grow our own food and meat from our property now for our own family if something were to get messed up out there, like what's going on in the States where they're having the bad winter weather. We live in a place in a warm climate where we can grow our food right now. And if something were to happen where the stores shut down for any reason, we have the ability to raise our own. And we have the land that we prayed for when we first started this journey. Now we want something more, but we still have to be appreciative of what we have now, because it is a huge blessing, and it's a blessing that not a lot of people have. I have fears for the future that we're not going to be able to find land. Prices just keep going up and incomes are not changing. And I've just been reading lots of articles and things that the government or other countries are buying out all of our farmland in the United States. And it does make me nervous, and it makes me even more anxious to want to hurry up and buy our land as soon as possible, but we just can't. We don't have the money. And we have to go through the process of selling this house as well, which needs a lot of work to be able to be in the place where we need to sell it. And we need to make a profit or some type of equity from this property in order to be able to purchase another property, because we don't have any savings. So those are the things that have been frustrating me, but I have to remind myself that our time will come. Not every season is going to be a good season for everybody. We had times where we were really happy with where we were at, but now we feel like it's time to move on. And it's just a little bit frustrating not being able to do everything we want to do, mostly because of money. So I'm just going to do one of my favorite things, is just run through my Bible and pick a random page and a random verse to read. So I'm going to read it with you guys. And whether it doesn't mean anything to me at the moment, maybe it'll come to me later, or maybe it means something to you. But I'm going to read from 1 Chronicles chapter 29, verse 1 and 2. Furthermore, King David said to all the congregation, "My son Solomon, whom alone God has chosen, is young and inexperienced, and the work is great, because the temple is not for man, but for the Lord God. Now for the house of my God I have prepared with all my might, gold for things to be made of gold, silver for things of silver, bronze for things of bronze, iron for things of iron, wood for things of wood, onyx stones, stones to be set, glistening stones of various colors, all kinds of precious stones, and marble slabs in abundance." So that was that passage. So this video is mostly about trying to encourage and motivate those who are feeling like me, because I always try to find the positive in the bad. And I have a little verse in my, I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's in my little shed shop outside, and it says, "Everything is beautiful in his time," which I think is very true. And when we move into our future property and we open our actual farm store, I want to have that right at the doorway before entering. Everything is beautiful in its time, because it is very true. You just have to be patient. Don't give up on your dreams. It's going to happen for you. It's just, things don't just magically fall out of the sky. You have to work hard, and you have to have faith, and you have to just take the rough path. It's not always going to be easy. I look at people who have money and who have the finances to do whatever they want, and even they are not happy. Even the decisions they make are not the right decisions for them. We have to trust in God and pray for God to lead our path. And don't trust your human instinct, trust your spiritual instinct. God will tell you what he wants for you and what is your will, and he will draw you towards the things he wants you to do. You just have to listen to that voice and stop trying to find worldly things to make you happy and to feel satisfied with your life, because at the end of the day, you don't feel satisfied with that. So hopefully this is some encouragement for some of you. It is something I'm working on myself to improve on, and I'm trying to stay faithful and follow God's voice pretty much. So thanks again for watching this video. Please subscribe and like this video. Make sure you check out our farm channel, Our Vision Farm. We have about almost 600 subscribers on that channel, so I would really appreciate it if you head over there and subscribe to that channel. We have lots of things, new things coming to that channel. So if you're interested in anything from gardening, raising animals, and running a small business, a farm business or a home business, make sure you subscribe to that as well. And I will be praying for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.